Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Returning it from the 4. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready up.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Tag. Like it. Go.
Staying with Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the go. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get in the preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Harvey once more. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Heads out on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They gain 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Nicks off the play action. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronc. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They give up the middle to Harvey. Running in the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Broncos.
So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. County Lions.
This is Warren, headed right. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They've got a man in motion. Harvey headed right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Mims with the grab. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down, give to Harvey. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also so brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To throw, here's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a design boot. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. Escapes a defender. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Harvey. And Nelson Rager just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to run with Algier. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Tight end in motion left. Harvey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. They're driving them closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
It's a loss of
I know
2.
from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, 19, 18. Ready.
Robinson again here on second. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd.
Bronco 80.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make a long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Pressure coming for Nix. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Bounce outside, yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Nix to throw. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Keeps away from one. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Nix trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Kill!
Running left with Algier. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Kill!
Algier with another carry. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Nix from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Drop 60. Cowboy 80. Seven Pirates.
Bennett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got it. Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Bennett. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Pioneer.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Steelers set to punt it. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Pulled in at the 20. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready. 12.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he stepped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready.
Now Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Nix now on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Kill, 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 kill!
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Setting up the screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They run the counter with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 14-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix. He finds his back. Harvey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. He motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Get up!
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Staying with Robinson. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets him around 6 there. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Another carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Trying an inside give to Warren. Pass midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready?
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. First down play, and that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Robinson on the inside give. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Mac Wilson on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Try and run here with Robinson. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
Will line up for the
Hawk
2-point
70, Hawk
conversion.
70.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Vacates quickly left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second down now. They need 7.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Running here with Bijan. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Third and just 2 to go.
Get it. Ready.
Now they give to Bijan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Okay, ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready.
Running left is Robinson. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, And they got him tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
A run here with Robinson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from the excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's McMillan with the catch out left. Gets it to the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
On the give, here's Robinson. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Waste of time.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Tag. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Cougar 19, go.
Now we're on with Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Bennett throwing here. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On 2nd down, Robinson. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go. Viking 18. Let go.
They'll run with Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap.
Bennett now to throw. This one's caught. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. He connects on the extra point try. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
32, Broncos 29. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. A tight end in motion now. Going left side. Here's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Nix to throw. Finds his back complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Nix now to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's a third down, give to Harvey. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they've tied it up late in the fourth!
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning.
On the 6.
First and 10 from the 32.
Pat the 60, pat the 6, 70, Timber Wolf. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Dirty Lions.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down.
Ready.
Running it after the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
On the tackle.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Staying with Robinson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Punting unit out now. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. He fields this at the 18. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Finds some time left. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. He'll look to throw it. This is Ingram working the left side. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them into field goal range.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Denver.
First and 10, it's Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Oh, a second.
Giving this to Harvey. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that 1 stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set it up for 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. A very short kick here from the right half. That one is good. And their season will begin with a win. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early